Hey, it's Marianne from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. Today's message is for Donald Nesbit of Local 372 DC 37. You see, Donald doesn't like that we are telling people that they should be requesting the MLC agreement that's listed in number 5 of the summary that they put out to get their contract ratified, and that they shouldn't be asking for copies of the contract. Everyone should always ask for a copy of the contract before you're asked to sign or ratify it, because you won't know what you're signing. He also describes himself on his website by saying that that the union needs people who care, involved in leadership positions to better meet the challenges our members face. He said, "My ultimate goal is to preserve our rights and protect members at every level against the onslaught of attacks by the conservative right and apathetic voices." He also says, "I am a soldier in labor's fight for democracy, collective bargaining, free speech, and the right of each worker has to participate in a union." He said, "No one should be left out. Everyone's view must be considered." Well, Donald, I'm going to think then that you mean that my view and the view of the 250,000 retirees behind me should be considered as well. Today, you also said that I advocated to the council to not change the code in passing the proposed legislation that you, the unions, proposed, and I convinced the council not to take up your proposal. And then today, I'm an ignorant woman because I convinced them not to do it, and today I'm asking them to do it. No, actually, my testimony's online, and you're free to go look at it, and you're free to read everything that we've ever stated. We asked the council 3 things. 1, we said, do not pass the proposed legislation put forth by the unions and pushed hard by Henry Garrido, the DC 37 locals, and Michael Mogu of the UFT. Why? Because while they say that that code proposal offers choice of health care, what it does is it allows your wealthier retirees to pay for choice, because those that are not on large incomes can't pay to have choice at a starting premium of $200 a month per person for a plan that pays less than 20% of our health care. So you telling us to pay $200 a month and just stuff it because that's what you want us to do, because that's what you think is right, without understanding exactly what the plans are that you were trying to force us into, or that your ruse of choice to pay for choice now, we'll give you choice, but you got to pay for it. I'm supposed to go along with that? No. And those people, especially DC 37 retirees that don't make large pensions, I mean, you got crossing guards that make an $800 pension a month, dude. Are they going to be able to afford $200 a month? No, that's not choice to them. The choice they would make is, do I eat and go to the doctor, or do I buy that health insurance plan that Donald Nesbitt wants me to have? That's not a choice. And then I told them, also don't do that proposed code, because if you do, it limits my ability to due process and I can't sue. And why would I want due process? Because the very unions that were supposed to protect me aren't. And all the other retirees unions aren't protecting them either. And I would then be resorting to have to wait for city council to take up a bill that I had proposed, that had been sitting in the council since December. So I told them 3 things. Don't accept the modified code proposal that the unions are putting forward and supported by the mayor. Allow me to litigate it, because I need due process for all of these wonderful retirees that serve the city, including those in your union. And 3, if you really want to protect a retiree, pass a bill that actually protects us. And that video I can put on YouTube, because it's already on the city council website for the whole world to see, even people in China that are getting screwed by their country and their people. Except, see, we have a union, and our union was supposed to protect us. Except you're okay with calling me names and selling us out. So, Donald, let's have a conversation. Really, reach out to me. I'd be glad to explain to you, because the one thing that you're doing is carrying Henry's water, and you shouldn't be if he's not right. And in this situation, he's not right. You got sold a plan that's a diminished benefit than what we had, and you don't even care. You're supporting it. And you negotiated away retiree health benefits, your benefits for your raise today. Your people deserve to know that. And that's why every person we're telling them, don't ratify that DC 37 contract until you've seen the MLC agreement that's attached to it. That will be rolled into that economic agreement. And look at the economic agreement. Give those people the contract and give them the MLC agreement. Donald, I extend an olive branch to you. Call me. I would love to have a conversation with you. And I'm going to educate you exactly where you're misled. And I will fact check and cite everything I say. You can search everything I tell you. And if you find I'm wrong, I'll come back on here and say I'm wrong. What do you think? Talk to you later.